and perhaps provide a bit more dive as well. So, I don't know, man. This is very difficult.
They need someone who can dive. Who's going to be able to dive here? Atlas? Franco? Oh, I really dislike that. You're up against a tank composition. If you burst one down, it's going to take too much time already. You've already spent all of your resources on that one guy. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Coming in from the side of EVOS Legends, 1-1. I don't think he's going to be able to dish out the damage unless he wins an early game, but you're up against a Melissa. Yeah. How are you going to win lane against a Melissa? You won't.
Wow. All right, 1-1 against Melissa.
Oh, man. Very tough game.
Will the Franco be on babysit duty, though? That will be the real question, right? Because 1-1, as you mentioned, in the laning phase, it's going to be quite difficult. But if the Franco can be a deciding factor there, that could be great. But of course, the Baxia will be all over the map. So Alter Ego just has so many more options. EVOS will have to play this perfectly if they want to get the win.
Well, they need to put an aimbot on this Franco to constantly grab the Sicilian if they want to win. Because Sicilian, at this point, I think he's very open. Go away is going to basically nullify all the dive, and Sicilian's just going to walk with him. Walk with the Melissa.
True. And any kind of squad control can be followed up with a Sanguine Claws. The composition from Alter Ego is just so solid.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's come to this, a 1-1, as we are going to take a look at this game. Who's going to take it in the second leg? Alter Ego or EVOS? Anti-Mage already helping Fersik out as the Umrifi dishes damage on to Fersik here. Fersik, he's going to be losing on this one, but it is him just buying a little bit more time. Retribution not going to be popped. Leo Murphy will pop his abilities. Selly Boy still having trouble going at it onto his own purple buff, and that's going to be Karina picking up a little bit of an advantage here in the early stage of the game, but I may be wrong. No, Retribution gets it.
Retribution will get the little wanderer for the side of EVOS Legends. They have a bit more aggressive plays in the early game because Karina is more aggressive than the Baxia in a sense. But I think in the mid game, that Baxia will be quite the menace with the mobility and the healing reduction, right? When they want to go and have a battle of sustain, I think Alter Ego has an inherent benefit.
Oh, Selly Boy actually gets hooked, but he has that Retribution to save him from that reset. EVOS Legends, they're looking for a pick onto Selly Boy, but man, that was an intelligent play from Selly Boy. But in the top side, like as predicted, Nino is bullying 1-1, and look what Leo Murphy is doing. He's babysitting Nino up top so that Fersik can't even go for the gank. Selly Boy as well. Beautiful, beautiful rotations from Alter Ego here in the first minute of the game.
Yeah, they're just taking all of the objective right now, and Rek can't do anything with the Iron Hook.
Yeah, he can't do anything. He might actually be taken down here. That's going to be the damage from Leo Murphy and Selly Boy. Iron Hook misses! Selly Boy and Leo Murphy maneuvering their self out of that Iron Hook, and that was great. Already getting this early lead against EVOS.
That was almost like a read. They all moved away. You know, they make a rift in the middle and let the Iron Hook just pass through. And now with the turtle up, with Fersik and Selly Boy, trying to be as aggressive as possible, the Iron Hook lands.
But onto Leo Murphy. That's going to be the Lord Action. Wait. Turtle was stolen away by Fersik there. So EVOS Legends still on point. They didn't have enough pressure to control that side of the map. And there you have it, Nino. He popped that crossbow of Tang. Will he go for it? That's going to be crossbow of Tang and his fire as well. Nino's still able to get out of this one, but will he be able to survive longer? No, is the answer. Rek goes in for the flicker and the damage to pick up first blood up top.
Wow. I think Nino got a bit too overzealous, but Selly Boy is here to try and trade it back.
Oh, he might be able to now, but Fersik is going to help him as well. The stun connects, but it can be Selly Boy dealing a lot of damage and also taking a lot of damage now. Clover gets the damage done. Fersik picks up the kill, and Leo Murphy will not be able to do anything. EVOS Legends with the lead in the early stage of the game here.
Well, if you guys are having fun, if you guys are watching these intense moments, don't forget that buying a Garuda Splash will give you a 50% discount on your MPL Season 9 tickets, so don't miss out. Watch the MPL ID on the big screen in Cinepolis.
Wow. Omwawa, 3 minutes in. What are your thoughts? Selly Boy gets hooked.
Yeah, I think like this is a very nice move by EVOS Legends. I mean, like we adopted them at the beginning, but right now the pressure is just coming in, and Anti-Mage, he is not on the lane. He's just rotating over and over.
He doesn't care. You cut my wave. I'm just going to simply move out of the way and go to the mid lane. Clover now in a 1v1, a 2v1 actually against Nino. Will pop the go away. He goes back in, but both teams just disengage. Nino still in this top lane. Going to be playing it really, really safe. But with Leo Murphy jumping in, they might actually be able to zone this 1-1 away. Nope, he just recalls.
Yep. And right in the bottom side, Rek will be a target of aggression from Alter Ego as well, but Pi gets re-engaged on.
Oh, Pi, what? Anti-Mage misses both of his knockout strikes there. And Pi gets out with the Flicker and the Consecration.
Do you think that this, the Cecilion and the Melissa pick is just too late game? Especially considering that their roamer isn't exactly a utility roamer, right? It is the Masha that we expect to go really aggressively.
Yeah, I think that from Alter Ego, they should just play this more safely. Not so aggressive, but...
As we say that.
Yeah, they have one kill there.
Oh, Juan is going to get taken down here. First, looking for the kill, trade, and it's not going to happen. Anti-Mage now jumping with knockout strike onto Selly, but the damage will come through from Leo Murphy, and that's going to be the cage, locking him down. The Flicker defensively, but Leo Murphy dives under the turret to pick up the kill onto Anti-Mage, and in the meantime, in the bottom side, Pi is able to clear the waves. This is the disadvantage of the Paquito in lane. Ooh. You're looking for the trades, you're looking for the brawls, but what happens to your laner, Rashi? It is gone.
Yeah, that's the difficult part here. If EVOS Legends get the pick-off, they have the burst coming from Paquito, they have the burst coming in from Fersic, the crowd control from Rek, as well as the burst from Juan. But once the burst it doesn't get the target almost instantly, the long game, right, the DPS from Alter Ego will end up winning the game for them. So EVOS Legends needs to find very definite pickoffs, and if they don't get it, they need to back up immediately.
Yeah, the setup from EVOS Legends looks like they want to pick off this Nino guy.
Uh-oh, Leo Murphy's dodging away. Dang, that was amazing. Getting out of the crossbow tank, basically.
Yep, the speed from the sprint is just so beneficial. Leo Murphy is 2-0-2. This is a playstyle he enjoys doing. And Sully Boy, though, hasn't really been finding a lot of success.
Shield Unity, they'll be able to connect right now as Leo Murphy jumps over the damage. Clover not going to be able to get the weakness points down, and that's going to be Leo Murphy jumping out of the fray. Clover can't pop the crossbow of Tang. What are you doing? That's a 1v3. Anti-Mage goes for the backside, going to be able to get knockout strike as Nino pops in to go away to peel for his team. But it is a 1-for-1, a roamer for a jungler, worth it for EVOS.
Very worth it for EVOS indeed. And Alter Ego maybe got a bit too overzealous. They need to try and cut it back because, again, when the fights go longer, that is where they start shining. So Pi, so far, has been very active cutting down the waves, but Anti-Mage has been all over the map trying to make sure that his burst damage gets put to good use in the early game.
Uh-oh, Ironhook going to be able to connect right there as he's going to go for the lock-in, but it's not going to be enough damage from the side of Anti-Mage as Nino deals the damage back onto Rek with the help of Leo Murphy as well. Rek pops the conceal, Anti-Mage goes over the knockout strike on the backside, going to be able to get two members as one pops in the follow-up. That's Alter Ego baited up top, and EVOS with an instant punish, but the Claws will be able to find two. Not any damage though comes through from the side of Alter Ego, a 1.8k for EVOS.
Yeah, but still Alter Ego is what they have. The insurance for the late game. They still have Sicilian, but they can't just make this fight over and over again. Alter Ego Esports, they should just try to calm down, play this more safely, and just let Udil farm and also with Nino.
Yeah, they don't really have to force anything.
Yeah.
And honestly, with only two members above there and the turtle available, it makes sense that EVOS would all rotate towards the top side. And Alter Ego really could have played a bit more patiently, because if EVOS were the aggressors, then there was time for Udil as well as Leo Murphy to try and rotate and be present in that fight on the top side.
There's a fun fact though, from Season 8 to Season 9, with the 3 times of it being picked, he is still sitting at a 0% win rate on this 1-1 for Clover.
Unfortunate indeed.
Unfortunate gaming. We said that it was his signature pick on Wawa, but 0% in the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, but it is on the Season 9, right, with 0%, so still good and fine. But look at this one, Nino. Just keep the pressure. Meanwhile, EVOS.
Oh, yeah, Rek is going in, flickers forward, but Nino's going to be able to get away with a go away right now as well. Leo Murphy dives into the backside, but Clover is going to be able to kite away. Rek is going to be the target right now as Nino dashes forward, dashes backward. Versic picks up a kill. Sunny Boy caught in the bad situation. Clover looking for the last weakness point, but won't be able to take it down. Versic now jumping onto Leo Murphy once again. Udil gets taken down, and Clover with the crossbow of Tang will find two. A 2.8k gold lead, and once again, EVOS have been able to get the better trade.
They just are so impatient, man. Alter Ego again was going for an aggressive play when the rest of EVOS Legends come in for that quick rotation and ends up cutting out their escape. So Nino, especially Nino and Udil, they need to just stay in the back and do damage when they can. They can't move forward aggressively, even though that is the style we've come to expect.
An iron hook from Rekt, and that's another kill for the side of EVOS. This is what the Franco was meant to do.
Yeah. Just keep hook, and when the iron hook is just connected, it will decimate one hero.
Yep. for now, as long as EVOS Legends get the flanks, get the cutoff, right? They don't allow Alter Ego to kite backwards, they will find success. Alter Ego will be the ones that need to position themselves appropriately and make sure that on the side lanes, no one shows up from behind like Anti-Mage or Farsik.
Oh man, we're gonna have to see what happens here in this game. Leo Murphy is gonna get chunked. His HP bar has been taken down actually. He is still sitting at 2, but Selly Boy caught in a bad situation. Red goes over to Iron Hook, gonna be able to connect. The Surge's poisons will be popped right now. Piling over the re-engage as Leo Murphy jumps into the backside. One's gonna be targeted, but the black shoes will buy a lot of time. In the end, he's still gonna get taken down as the Iron Hook connects once again on the Selly Boy, and the crossbow tag will be able to demolish that back line. Nino still managing to get out of that situation, but it is a 1 for 2 for the side of Alter Ego. And for the side of EVOS actually, 2.
Anti-Mage!
No! Anti-Mage jumps in with the flicker to find the 3rd kill, and Alter Ego are in a pickle.
They're in an absolute pickle, dude. The fights from EVOS Legends are just so good. And if they focus too much onto Farsik, onto Anti-Mage, Clover has been great at finding moments to use that crossbow of Tang all the way into the back line. So again, Alter Ego just has to play this out because in the late game, they have the advantage.
Look at Clover.
Yes, Clover is just there, just hitting everybody because they right now EVOS have the tank in front of Clover, and Anti-Mage with a very nice decision there because he saw when Nino escaped, it is only at the 1 or 2 bar HP.
Oh no, Selly Boy gets hooked again, and that's going to be the weakness point spot. Clover might look for the crossbow of Tang, he gets stunned up, but there you go, the crossbow of Tang to the back line. A double, a triple, a maniac, no! Pi gets out, but there you have it. That's what the 1-1 can do in the right hands. Leo Murphy now in the 1v5. Will he be able to survive? No, he gets taken down, and mega kill picked up. Pi is the only one left standing. He dodges away from the Iron Hook. Selly Boy is going to be able to come back into the game, but this is most probably going to be the base turret picked up for free. Pi caught in the bad situation. Once again, expression connection, that's going to be Pi picked up. They might look for the end here. Nino, Selly Boy, and Udil, will they be able to defend? Anti-Mage into the mid of that minion wave, but they're not going to go for it. It is just going to be the base turret in the bottom side, and EVOS Legends look to disengage. A 10k gold lead. Deja vu to the first game. Wrecked. Gets the Iron Hook once again. Crossbow Tang is ready, and he goes for it. But it is going to be Leo Murphy tanking a lot of that damage down. Clover caught in the bad situation, as that's going to be lured in the top side, taken down. EVOS Legends forced to back away, but still an 11k gold lead built.
Well, very fast lead by EVOS Legends, just with the 1 crossbow of Tang, flipping away everything. And yeah, EVOS Legends now they are just gonna zone out again and again. And with this 11k gold, I don't see like EVOS Legends, they will be losing with the 3rd game if they don't make any mistake, like maybe like Anti-Mage got picked off like this, or no.
Okay. Leo Murphy not nearly strong enough to try and get that pick up onto Anti-Mage, but the rest of EVOS will be collapsing, and it seems like they're going for Leo Murphy.
Oh my god, it's actually going to be Selly Boy jumping in onto Wreck right now. The damage won't be enough to take him down though. It's actually going to be Selly Boy popping the third ball since Clover picks up the Godlight. Anti-Mage to the backside now, dealing the damage. Versik recalling in front of their faces. They might just look for the end once again here. Sanguine Claw is going to be popped. Clover on to Pi. Juan dashing in, dashing back with the black shoes. Pi versus everybody now, but he's going to get taken down. That's Clover onto the base. Leo Murphy's trying to deal damage, but the damage will not be enough to take him down. Clover just kites away, and EVOS, they've done it! A 2-1 victory against Alter Ego.
What a performance! They find their momentum, they take the tempo away from Alter Ego, and knowing that the late game insurance is available for Alter Ego, EVOS just do not let the game get to that late game.
Wow, yeah, a very fast, convincing way to win the game on our 3rd game there, and here is Luminaire. Okay, comes down to the opponent, but yeah, 1-1 from Clover.
Wow.
So it's not 0% anymore.
Not 0%.
It is 25%.
We mentioned this in the early stage. 1-1 can't do anything against Melissa in the laning phase, but once you get out, it's a different story.
Yep. Once you get to those fights, with so many vulnerable members in the back line, 1-1 was just so dangerous because Clover is just so good at using the crossbow of Tang onto the right specific targets that he needs to take out. And at one fight there, he was able to take out both Udil as well as Nino in 1 crossbow of Tang. That is insane, dude.
Yeah, and I think even though like this is a tanky hero with Uranus, with Baxia, but 1 Iron Hook with the Bloody Hound, and immediately there is 4 or 5 even from EVOS Legends just punching 1 hero.
Right. I think in the early game, it was still quite even, and Alter Ego had the advantage, but then they started going for these fights, right? Where Nino as well as Udil were just moving aggressively when it wasn't really necessary, right? And so they just got punished, and bit by bit, initially, on Ironhawk landing onto Sully Boy can still survive that. But once EVOS